Hey, good evening. Hello. Well, thanks to Vanessa, I decided to do a little video just to say hello and check in. I guess it's been over a week since I've done it. Time has been flying. I've been so busy out in the yard and I love it. I may have time tomorrow to show you some of the stuff I've been up to, but anyway, I took a shower and I'm gonna do my evening facial. I put my castor oil on and I'm going to show you how I massage it because I have such sinus issues. I'm always looking for ways to drain my sinuses. I know a lot of people say don't rub down on your face, but there's no other way to drain the sinuses. And if you're rubbing up, that's not helpful to the sinuses, right? All these sinus cavities in here rely on gravity, but sometimes it gets stuck up there, whether it's thick or it's just being stubborn or if it's a little inflamed. And the way to help do that is to rub out and along the nose, and you'll feel the cheekbones right in here. And even after just a couple times, you can start to feel it in the back of your throat. So that's why I do it like that. Also because the muscles here go like this. So if you can get up in your head, that's helpful too, but at least, especially with the castor oil on, I'm being very aware of those strands in there, over to the edge and then up here. Because remember, when you squint your eyes, see all those muscles? All these muscles in here need to be relaxed. And sometimes I'll just use my finger and go back and forth. It's kind of like strumming a guitar. And eventually those guitar strings need to be tightened, right? Well, they tighten up all on their own all day long. And you'll feel where some of them are a little tiny bit tender. Those are the ones that are really tight. I've never been helped a lot in rubbing my temples, but there's this tight spot right in here, right? So I'll go back and forth. I use my fingers to help keep my fingers from sliding in my eyes. I don't have long fingernails, but you don't want to be too careful. Now I'm probably putting 10 pounds of pressure on there. That doesn't sound like a lot in one way, and one another way it sounds like a lot, but it's you don't want to bruise yourself. I wouldn't use 20 pounds on the face or in bony areas. I don't have a scale, so I haven't weighed it for a long time. When I used to do massage in my salon, it was April's Day Spa, and so you want to get right up around in the eyebrows. I haven't had Botox in a while because I've been able to get the worst massaged out. And then all these little muscles go up to the eyes. Now I'm not rubbing real hard in here, but right on the cheekbone right there, occipital bone right in here. So yeah, when I was doing massages and training girls that got out of massage school, I brought in a scale so they could see how much pressure they were putting, because a lot of clients want a firm, so you just want to really get those muscles up under that cheekbone, because that's where do you think all of those muscles, how they get to work, and up into the neck. All of this is working together. Okay. Anyway, they were really surprised about how they could gauge their pressure by using a scale. All these wrinkles right in here. Oh, I used to love getting Botox all around my lips. Cigar wrinkles. That's what I call them. I guess it's from straws. See that? It's not pretty. Certainly wouldn't want. Okay, and with all that castor oil on, it's starting to absorb, so it's not real greasy anymore, so you gotta make sure you use plenty. Okay, and so then here, if you pull your ears forward, see that knot, that cup here on both sides? So pull your ears forward and just kind of gently massage like this back there, up on that cup, from your scalp to the cup. This will get into some of that sinus area up inside your head, believe it or not. And then from the cup down, you'll feel a ribbon of muscle right in here, and then all the way down your jawline. This way you're doing your facial massage as well, and trying to separate all of these muscles that go up and down your face on each side, right? And you want it to help you have a jawline. You want to be able to get in here. Just get in there, right? On both sides. So from the cup down, and you'll probably feel your sinuses start to gently drain. I do this every night, and because of those muscles in there, I'm going like this on both sides. The castor oil has soaked in, dried up quite a bit, so it's tacky enough that my fingers aren't sliding around, so I can actually get in the muscles. Again, it's only about between 5 and 10. And if you want to go back a little bit, you can feel those muscles right in here. And then I do this in here. And it has really helped that sag in there, because it wasn't just sag. See these muscles? That in here, that's muscle. So the more relaxed that muscle is, the less of a gaggle that's there. I'm really impressed at how this has worked. So you're getting your facial massage in, rubbing in your face treatment, draining your sinuses. Ta-da! Well, I guess I am about ready to call it a night. And if I have any leftover on my hands, I usually, if I, for some reason, forget about it, I just wash the palms of my hands with soap to get the gummy, sticky, oily, whatever off my hands. But when I remember, I use it in my hair, because my hair's so fuzzy. You've seen it, and it's still wet. But I'm going to use just a pea-sized on my hands, and I'm going to put it in the back and the ends where it gets the fuzziest, and then the sides. Just a pea size. Every once in a while I'll do it when it's dry and I don't want to do much to my hair. I will put a pea size in my hands, warm it up real good, and put it in the dry spot back here. It's dry back there because of my chair where I rest my head. You'd think I would put a silk blanket there or something so it wouldn't do that, silk scarf or something, but haven't done that. Go figure. Well, I'll tell you what. I am really going down my gratitude list today. I have so much to be grateful for. This weather the last few days has been wonderful. I've put some dirt down on my plants. I have my first tomato plant. I haven't gone to a nursery yet because I expect the ground's not going to be warm enough. And I don't have my plants in the ground anymore. I'm going to have them in pots for the first time, or second time. I had them last year, which didn't go real well because I bought some hybrid plants. They were 20 bucks a piece, but they just didn't produce $20 worth of tomatoes, in my opinion. So this year I'm going with the beefy tomatoes again, like I used to in the old days, and probably some cherry tomatoes, and of course bell peppers. I'm not sure, but I may experiment with lettuce. I have a couple flower pots up front, and I'll show them to you in a video here one of these days, if not tomorrow. And I think the different colored of like spring lettuce mix would look so good in those pots where I have them. So I might do that. I'm hooked on tomatoes and bell peppers. I haven't done a whole lot of other vegetables other than string beans, but I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll get some string beans and see what they do, seeds. But I'm not gonna put anything in the dirt, so maybe I can go get my tomatoes before some people, but I'm gonna go to one of those food stand markets where they have baby plants. Lowe's is just too expensive this year, and they don't have enough of the little ones. I think there were just a couple left. Somebody bought them all up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. I can't wait to get back outside. I hope it's another pretty day tomorrow. If it is, I will see you then. Anyway, until then, take care of yourself. Be kind. Go through your gratitude list. If you're stressed out, give yourself a little facial. And while you're doing it, go over your gratitude list and breathe and see if you can't get outside and get your feet in the dirt or your hands in the dirt, one or the other tomorrow. All right. I love you. Take care. Bye for now.